Greetings.
Hello. How you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
All right. I'm doing okay.
Okay, so you had suggested that you wanted to talk about the war,
Russia collusion. Let's talk about that.
and you honestly know nothing about what's going on.
So I know that there's a country that invaded another country and they don't speak English.
Oh, so we don't care about it. Right. Got it.
Right. No, they're white. It's kids. We care about them this time.
Okay, is this one of those topics? One, should we discuss it?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like,
I thought you were going to list them, making a list. You started with one, but you were done.
no, okay. Is this one of those topics that we should not discuss, similar to COVID or trans?
Yeah. Right. Put it on the list. No, this is the most important discussion of our time or something. That's all anybody's talking about. Usually we try to stay away from those topics, but I legitimately don't know any of these details. So I want you to tell me so that I can catch up and decide if we should bomb Ukraine or what.
Okay, you know that I am going to get a lot of my facts wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what, yeah. I mean, you think I want to know the truth? Come on.
Okay, do you know what NATO is?
National Alliance for Troops No.
Overseas.
Overseas. Perfect. Then yes.
Okay. So look at NATO as, okay, you know when, like, I used to tell you stories about me and my buddies going to the bar?
Yeah.
And if one of us got into a fight, then we all jump in?
Yeah.
Okay, we were like NATO. Like,
okay. So you had Mexican friends. Got it.
Okay. You are like Ukraine, right? You
sweet.
didn't want to join our little fighting gang, but you still went to the bar and ran your mouth. And then when we see you getting beat up, it's like, sorry, SA, you could have joined our gang, but you didn't want to pay the fee or whatever.
Oh, so you didn't protect me.
Right.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. So there's two lines of thought to what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. The first one is that Russia it just wants to invade Ukraine and take it over.
Is Russia part of your gang?
No.
Okay.
The second is that Putin is the new Hitler and he's going to try to take over Europe.
Are there Jews in Ukraine?
No.
Okay.
So what they are saying is much like when Hitler rolled into Poland, because that was the first place that he went.
Sure.
And the rest of the world was like, it's no big deal. It's just Polacks. That's what we're in the middle of right now with Ukraine.
Oh, and if we could have stopped it with Poland, it would have saved a lot of headaches.
We can't, because they're not part of our fighting gang.
Oh.
So and this doesn't make any sense. So we can't put any boots on the ground, right?
Okay.
That's a buzzword that I picked up on the news. We can't put any boots on the ground, but we are flooding them with guns and rocket launchers and airplanes and tanks and everything. So it's essentially like, if you're not my fighting buddy in the bar, I toss you a set of brass knuckles and go like, okay, now I'm not going to help.
Fight your way out of it. So I thought, okay.
But if if he was to be successful in, what were we talking about? Ukraine? Is that right?
Yes.
If he was to be successful there and then decide to go anywhere else, he's surrounded by countries that are in our fighting gang. So then we are obligated to get involved. And he says, if anybody else gets involved in our dispute between Ukraine and Russia, then I'm going to nuke you.
Oh, sweet.
But I checked, as I told you, that if the biggest bomb that they have, if it blows up in Wichita, I might get a little bit of fallout, but I'll probably get some time off work. So I'm hoping Wichita is his number one priority.
Yep, you're probably right. So, okay, I had heard the story a little bit differently before all of this. I heard that the reason that Putin was taking Ukraine, or trying to take Ukraine, is because Ukraine was trying to be a part of NATO. Like, they wanted to join your group and we were going to let them. And Russia didn't want Ukraine to join your group because then, you're at the bar swinging too with Ukraine, and he doesn't want that. Am I wrong about that?
Sure.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what I'm tired of. So you don't spend any time on social media, so more power to you. But
Right.
you know how when the cops put their knee on that black guy's neck and he quit breathing,
Yeah.
and everybody changed their little fucking squares to black squares? Now everybody's changing their little black squares from black squares to the flags of Uganda, whatever the fuck, Ukraine
Jesus
or whatever.
Fuck, these people are amazing. I love it. I love all the free thinkers we have. This is great.
Do you think there's like a virtue signaling newsletter to let you know what to?
What are we changing our avatars to this week?
Because I promise you that 50% of people that have that flag as their little picture couldn't find it on a fucking map.
Yeah, right. So I'm wondering how many of those people. So what they're saying is that we should protect the Ukrainian borders from Russia, right? Like we shouldn't let Russia invade Ukraine, correct?
Sure.
Right. So I'm wondering how many of those people last week said that, you know, we need open borders in America.
No, so
like,
here's what's funny. So you can watch a bunch of videos online of the invasion as it's unfolding. It's actually really fucking fascinating to watch all this. But what you're seeing is like the citizens of Ukraine basically starting assembly lines on Molotov cocktails. So they have like 600,000 Molotov cocktails on a street corner. There was a whole battalion, a Russian battalion that rolled into town.
Yeah.
And the citizens in that town got them to all evacuate their vehicles. They burned up all their vehicles and took all the supplies that the Russians were going to use to take over that town.
Awesome.
The citizens did that.
Oh.
And my thought was, do you think that all these people that are sharing these videos and changing their flags and all this shit understand that that is the importance of having guns as a civilian? Like,
no, no, I don't think they understand that at all. Was it you? God,
probably.
So somebody sent me a TikTok video of a girl talking about feminism and how like it's great that, you know, we've got women have rights and all that, but if we're at war, she wants to give those rights back up and head back to the kitchen because she ain't going to the front line. and she ended the video by saying, but if we're not going to go to war, I'd like to keep those rights. So, you know, you fucking idiots. Which is just amazing to me.
That wasn't me. It sounds like satire, though.
I don't know. Maybe if it was really good. So even with guns, do you think that if a foreign power rolled in, like say Mexico just got some tanks, say Russia gave Mexico some tanks and they rolled in with tanks or cars even, like, do you think the people in America are going to stop them and burn their cars and take all their supplies?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Well, depending on the city, if you roll into a fucking like one of them liberal cities where they let you poop on the sidewalk, then no, they're just going to run everybody over.
That's like the perfect description. One of those liberal cities where they let you poop on the sidewalk. God, that sums it all up, doesn't it? They let you poop on the sidewalk. We can't stop them from pooping on the sidewalk.
For a bunch of, and it's all documented, you can watch it, a bunch of untrained civilians taking out an entire battalion with Molotov cocktails. Like, imagine what they could have done with 22s or something.
Slingshots. All right. So as a podcast, can we come together and figure out where we're throwing our support? Are we supporting Ukraine? Are we like pro-Ukrainian?
I want to be pro whoever's going to win, which I don't want to back a loser. That's fucking stupid.
China. Just we're backing China all the way.
We stand with China.
In this war against Ukraine and Russia, we stand with China. So tell me about this Ghost of Kiev.
I don't want to tell you again. I just told you.
Oh, that was the whole. There was the whole story.
Yeah.
I thought there was more to it. I don't know anything about it. Oh, well, that's a dumb story. That's dumb. Before all of this happened, all I know about Ukraine is that, in my opinion, they have some of the hottest chicks in porn. They like export hot chicks. I don't know what it is.
The fuck is wrong with you?
What's wrong with that?
So I've asked you time and time and time again about the hottest nationalities, and Ukrainian women, you're just as bad as them fucking virtue signaler fuckers changing their pictures. Now all of a sudden, Ukrainian women are hot.
No. They are, but it's two different things. You asked me about the hottest nationality. I would say one of the brown ones. Those are the hottest, like the Colombians or the Mexicans or something like that. But in porn, they're fucking phenomenal. I don't consistently. It's like they breed them to make pornos.
Are they one of them countries where they got to cover up their face and like, is there sand there? What?
Those are two different questions. Do you think that's why they cover up their face, to hide from the sand?
Oh, so they don't breathe it in. Everybody knows that.
There's so much sand we have to cover our face.
And COVID.
No, I don't think there's sand there.
All right.
Oh shit.
Well, we covered that topic.
All right. You're gonna keep me updated from now on the comings and goings of Russians.
I'd be willing to bet by the time we record Wednesday's show, there'll be something else that is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's no reason that I can figure out, unless I'm just that ignorant, that now all of a sudden everybody in the United States cares about what's going on across the world. None of us have ever given a shit about anything. Even when it's our own troops over there, we don't give a fuck.
Right.
And now all of a sudden we're concerned
about Ukraine.
Yes. And it's because, my opinion is because of Trump. Because
Really?
they were saying that Trump was friends with Putin.
Yeah.
And now Trump did whatever he did, which allowed Putin to do whatever he's doing or something. That's what I think. I just think it's all a bunch of malarkey.
They're making the like the Trump connection still. Biden's been president for like 18 years. Still, everything's Trump's fault.
Okay, so that's enough politics.
Is it?
I'm just fucking tired.
So stupid. How long before there's a nuclear war? How
Okay.
How many more fat mans do we have to drop to get this over with?
So Russia has the most nuclear bombs out of any other power.
Really? I did not know
and
that.
And the biggest.
Really? Huh. Maybe we should do what they say. Just let them have the Ukraine. Who cares?
Take all the rubles. Who gives a fuck?
I thought that was Indian money.
Is it?
I don't know.
Scruples. I don't know. I don't know what Russian money is.
Take all the vodka and potatoes. Don't they have potatoes there? I saw something about like liquor stores and grocery stores dumping out all their Russian vodka.
It's so fucking stupid.
In support of Ukraine.
Oh, it's so stupid. Like, dipshit, you already bought it.
Yeah, it's on your shelf. You paid for it, you dumb fuck.
When people were boycotting it, people don't even know what the fuck boycott means. Boycott means not to buy something. It doesn't mean to destroy something that you've already purchased.
Right. You take your Nikes that are all beat up that you've been wearing for 4 years and throw them away. I'm boycotting Nike.
Not that long ago, within the last couple months, people started posting videos of them tearing up their Carhartts or something.
Their old Carhartts that they've been wearing forever.
And, after that fad passed, they just it's kind of fucking cold. I need to
go buy new Carhartts. Oh, God. Oh, people are so dumb. Dumb. Yeah, I think that Biden is going to make everything better with this State of the Union address. I think he's going to put our fears to rest Tuesday.
I would only watch it if he wasn't allowed to read from a teleprompter.
I would watch it for sure then. It would be awesome.
What did I see that made me think of you? A bumper sticker here in town,
Ugh.
and I know it's all played out by now, but it was a picture of Biden, and then it said "Not my president." I
Uh-huh.
was like, "You fucking tool bag! Like, you don't just get to pick and choose your fucking president."
So stupid.
I mean, you do, but sometimes your pick's not the one that goes in. But anyway,
Right. They're still
To-
your president.
that's like I guess the right leaning side. Like, okay, if anybody out there is listening has a "Not my president" bumper sticker, I want you to
Take it off.
park your car in your garage and close the door.
I knew exactly where you were going with this. All of that. I don't know. It's just none of that shit's funny. Like when they were doing with the Obama with the Joker face or whatever, and like all of the like political bull. It's just so stupid. You're pandering to your team, and it's just retarded.
So why don't we do that? Like, why don't we quit this podcasting bullshit
uh-huh.
and just start making pandering stickers?
T-shirts, stickers, whatever. Yeah, I'm in. Let's do it.
We'll just pander to both sides. Like,
On the
not
same
my-
website.
you're not going to use my restroom, and feel free to use my restroom.
We'll make stickers that say like that have all the genders or whatever, and it says "just wash your hands." People will buy those. There's no like patent on the Black Lives Matter crap. Are people still buying that? Or like,
Dude, hold on.
Queen? Can we make a shirt that says that?
Melanin powered or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think that we could come up with a sticker that covers all the bases? Like, pander to everybody all at once,
all in one sticker.
all in one slogan. Like, black shouldn't be slaves, but they used to be.
That's just a fact. That's not really a slogan, is it?
No, because I'm saying blacks shouldn't be slaves.
Uh-huh.
Okay, how about blacks shouldn't be slaves, but we miss when they were? How's that?
It's more of a slogan, I think. I think that one might sell better. Oh, my God.
We'll shelf that.
We'll shelf that idea. Oh my God, I tell you.
You want to talk about child porn?
Yeah, sure. Sure, why not? Segway.
Man arrested for over 150 counts of child porn sentenced to probation.
Cool.
The Kansas man who had been arrested after...
Was it you? Are you on probation? Is this your way of telling me?
Speaking of which, I'm not going to be able to record for the next 2 weeks.
And you're gonna have to move away from your house because it's too close to a school.
I'm going to have to record it to the library. I think that's still safe.
Oh no.
Why did I pull this?
I'm not sure.
Court documents indicate Taylor was originally charged with child sexual exploitation after officers found a flash drive with 155 pornographic images of children from ages 4 months to 15 years old.
4 months?
I think I pulled it because he only got probation, which I thought was odd.
4 months? That
Are you going to say? Are you going to say they're not even sexy at that age?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I was going.
What kind of fucking freak do you have to be?
What kind of pervert finds a 4-month-old sexy? So, don't you think probation is warranted here? I mean, he's 72 years old. What's he going to do?
Do you think that chemical castration should be legal?
Yeah. In the most extreme cases, yeah.
Is this a most extreme case, or at 72, is he already naturally castrated?
Well, obviously, if he's looking at porn, he's not. I mean, he still has a sex drive, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he has the tools to do anything about it. He could just be.
So it's okay as long as you don't act
I'm
on
not
it?
going
Is
to
that
say what the fuck I was going to say. Fuck.
Oh, now you want to be careful.
Well, it's not about being careful. I mean, okay, I'm going to give you, okay, the sentence. I'm going to break it down. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Can there be two nouns in a sentence? There's a subject.
Sure.
Okay. The subject was a soft wiener
Okay.
of a 72-year-old man.
Okay.
The action was mashing against. And then the other thing was a body part of,
A 4-month-old?
you said it, you pervert.
Oh.
But what I was going to say is that like even, it's not even bad. I mean, like there's no permanent damage.
It's not like they're going to remember it. It doesn't matter. As long as you don't put anything in anywhere, what difference does it make? Just let me rub it up against you. Come on.
Okay, I think we should officially come out as. Hold on, we are officially taking a stance that we are against sexually abusing kids between the ages of 4 months and 18 years old.
Hold on. Let's not be so hasty here. Wait. Did you say between 4 months? So we're still leaving the 3-month-old, right? So, all right. So, as long as we're not taking a stand against all of it.
I mean, you think it would be smarter to shave that 4 months off the tail end instead of the beginning, but
No, we got to leave ourselves a little leeway. You never know what's going to happen. I don't know. You're out at a bar. You don't know what happens.
did you see how she was dressed?
That would be funny if he used that defense. The
Little whore was over there sucking on titties. What do you do?
The diaper had hearts on it. What do you want me to do? It's like she was asking for it.
All right, CP is complete. I'll move on to
So
the next
wait,
thing.
chemical castration. Do you know how they do that?
I guess I thought it was a pill or a soldering iron or something. I don't know.
I just figured a rubber band. So you never, I guess, do you think it should be okay? Chemical castration?
Yes.
Really? For just randomly? You're like a lottery. Everybody gets charged with a crime, gets put into the ball, and they spin it around.
Okay.
This one gets chemical castration.
You know, I wouldn't know how to do it, but I would prosecute thought crimes.
Huh.
Like anybody that like right now, if I take over the governorship of the world,
Yeah.
then I'm going to do a search, and anybody that has like MAP or, minor attracted person in their bio or whatever,
Yeah.
they get chemically castrated. Like right off the bat, that's the first people.
Why not just kill him?
I didn't know that was an option. I thought I had to,
Yeah.
I thought it was either do nothing or castrate them.
Oh, you get them all lined up on a bridge and push them off.
Oh, well then I'll do that one. Then that'll save money on the chemical.
Right. Yeah, right. There's got to be something you can do with dead pedophile bodies that's beneficial to the world. Like plant food or something. So, okay, let's pretend that we're setting up gas chambers just for
Yes.
pedophiles. Do you think, like, it's literally a genocide against pedophiles? Do you think that would be a bad thing?
No.
Do you think that any country would stop us if we decided to do that?
I guess we would have to decide, or before I could answer that, how did we define pedophiles?
People who have sex with children. People who have sex with children, want to have sex with children, or don't defend it strongly enough not having sex with children.
No, so if anybody that wants to have sex with somebody under the age of 18,
Yeah. Wait, no. Under the age of... there's got to be a cutoff less than 18 because that's not fair.
because there's some hot fucking 17-year-olds out there.
All right. How about 18 months? Anything under 18 months. No. So, okay, we got to have some kind of formula where you input your age, you input the victim's age, and then you input what she was wearing. There's got to be a formula.
So the reason why I asked that is because if I don't want to put somebody in the gas chamber that's 18 years old that just turned 18 and is having sex with his girlfriend that's 17 and going to turn 18 in a couple days. That doesn't make sense.
So then we need to keep chemical castration for them. They don't get the gas chamber.
No,
just
they shouldn't get
castrated?
anything.
Nothing. A high five? Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean, we can still put them on the list and label them as a sex offender for the rest of their life, but I don't want to fucking murder them.
Like, we're gonna revisit you in 10 years, and you might get the gas chamber then.
Okay, so somebody that has sex with, let's say for the gas chambers, it has to fall. What's the lowest age of consent in the United States?
Isn't it 13? 14?
Okay, sure. I don't
I
know.
mean, I don't know. Maybe it's 16. I don't fucking know. How the fuck would I know that? I'm just taking a stab at it. I don't know.
All right, can you Google this one? I'm building up such a fucking history over here.
Lowest age of consent, and how much does it cost to move there?
Lowest age of consent in the U.S. 16 in 11 states: California, New York, Florida, Oregon, Utah, Iowa, Arkansas, Tennessee, West Virginia, Vermont, and Delaware. Okay, so 16. So we'll just go with that.
Okay.
So if you have sex with somebody under the age of 16, you go to the gas chamber.
Okay.
Now, what about if you have pictures of somebody under the age of 16? Is that gas chamber worthy?
We'll just gas your arm off. I don't know. Is that gas chamber worthy? So, okay, that's where you start making the list, right? Because once you have the pictures, you go on the list and you get monthly checkups. And if you like, because once you have the pictures, you're already predisposed to fuck the kids, right? Isn't that like the way it works?
I don't know.
That's what I would think, right? Because if you have why would you have the pictures if you're not, interested?
Okay, so anybody that has any pictures of somebody naked under the age of 16 gets the gas chamber.
No, they go on the list, and then
What-
we keep checking up on them
How?
door to door. We go we take the list. We have a whole bunch like the IRS. We have a whole bunch of people, and we go door to door, and we start at the top of the list and work our way down, and then we start at the top of the list again.
It's not sustainable. I'm not.
What? Oh,
That's
you
a
think
lot
there's
of
that
walking.
many? You think there's that many pedophiles?
No. Yes.
It's not sustainable because there's so many of them. Fuck it, fine. Gas chamber them all then. I don't care.
Anyway, I said, that's too much walking for me. I'm not going door to door over and over and over again. It never ends. It's like I'm being punished because they look at nudie pictures.
You don't have to go door to door. This is a jobs program, all right? We're hiring people to go door to door to check on pedophiles.
What about this? If you get caught once with pictures,
Uh-huh.
I think you should just get gassed. Like
You
right
think?
there. Like if you got so much as one picture, even if it's like a topless baby on a diaper box, you go to the gas chamber.
So
Like if you have a Nirvana album, gas chamber.
okay. Perfect. Each Nirvana album sale comes with a gas chamber built in. Oh God, that's a lot of people getting gassed. Are we okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. What's the end goal?
No pedophiles.
All right. Yeah, I'm in. So how do you there's got to be a better way. We've progressed a lot since the gas chambers. There's got to be a better way to mass kill people, right?
I don't think mass killing them, well, I guess that could be the issue, but disposing of the bodies is the actual problem.
Yeah. So maybe we chop them up, make food
No.
out of them, like animal food. That we're solving problems then, because then we can feed it to the cows and chickens or whatever, right?
I don't want to feed my dogs some fucking gross pedophile.
Your dog
That shit's
might,
contagious.
I was gonna say your dog might catch pedophile. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way we can do it and make money off of it.
Can't we just dump them all in Australia? Like, just dead?
No, you know what? If we're doing that, just ship them off there alive. I don't care. We don't even have to gas them. Just ship them off. Just pick a country and just start shipping all the pedophiles there.
You see how stupid your idea is? That's how fucking Australia started. Is that was our fucking prison. And they turned into whatever the fuck they are now. And now you're suggesting, let's do it again. Do you know what the definition of insanity is?
No, tell me.
Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
But why is that insane? How is this Australia affecting us? Who cares what they are, what they're becoming, and what they've done? It doesn't affect me. They're over there. I'm over here. Crikey. That's it. It's the only way it affects me. It's the only export they've ever had is fucking Crocodile Dundee.
No, I used to like O'Doul's. I don't even know if that counts as actually Australian beer if you're in Australia, but
I thought that was Irish. Oh, wait. No, Australian for beer. That was Foster's. You're thinking Foster's.
yeah, Foster's, because O'Doul's was like the no alcohol beer.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the non-alcoholic beer.
I used to get so fucked up on that.
All right, fine. You get fucking Crocodile Dundee and Foster's. That's all you get.
And the onions, bloomin' onions, those are from Australia.
No, those are from like Outback Steakhouse, right?
And where do you think Outback's from? Outback, Australia.
No.
Yes.
Do you really think that chain started in Australia, or it was just
think that it's
some guy?
Oh, I think it was some guy who's probably never been to Australia, but it's fashioned out of Australian meat or kangaroo meat or something.
Out of Australian meat.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm going to figure this out.
We're going from age of consent to who started the Outback.
Is there an Outback Steakhouse in Australia? Let's start with that. There is, in fact.
Cool.
Okay.
That was it. There is.
Their headquarters is in Tampa, Florida.
Oh, how much more Australian can you get?
You know, the land down under Georgia.
Right. Oh, wait. Yeah. Men in hats. I forgot about them too.
See, you're sitting here shit talking Australia, but they've given us all kinds of shit.
I really am. It's terrible. Maybe we don't want to send them our pedophiles. So maybe we pick a state. Let's just pick a state and send all the pedophiles there. Maybe an island so they can't get back. Pedophile island. And then parents can threaten their kids if you're really bad. You're going to pedophile island.
So I think there's only two places, right? Isn't Alaska and
Hawaii?
Hawaii.
Hawaii's nice. I wouldn't send a pedophile to Hawaii.
What about Antarctica?
Is that ours?
I mean, we can take it.
This is ours now. We're putting pedophiles here. Huh.
There's got to be something we can do other than just gassing them and burning the bodies.
Yeah.
There's got to be something that we can use them for. Do you think do you think any pedophiles can edit podcasts? It'd be like work release or something.
Probably. So we put them in camps? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, podcast editing camps.
Podcast editing camps. There's probably there's probably enough podcasts to keep them all busy. I think I like this idea.
they get some. What was the show that I was? Rubberneckers. They get a show like Rubberneckers, and it's like, just to hang themselves.
I can't listen to this anymore. Oh no. All right. Well, looks like we're saving the world one pedophile at a time.
So, did you listen to me when I was on there?
No, I totally forgot that you were even going on.
Yeah, so did I. So I guess apparently some of the shit that I said pissed off Boomer Bob.
Oh, why?
He wasn't there, so
oh,
I was attacking his other show, the Boomer Bunker,
okay.
and just saying that it was basically unlistenable. But I was
Okay.
being nice about it. You know, I've never said anything on our show about it,
Uh-huh.
and I was just giving them pointers on things that they should do to not be what they're doing. And apparently, Boomer Bob got upset with me.
Really? Why? I mean, what?
know.
How do you know? Did he reach out to you?
No, somebody else did.
Oh. So it's like grade school. Like somebody else reached out and said, Bob likes you. Do you like him back?
No, so I sent Bob a note that said, "Are you mad at Doug? Check yes or no."
Perfect. Huh. Was it fun?
No.
You can at least pretend.
All right, ask me again.
Was it fun?
Yeah, I had a great time. I couldn't fucking wait to get off there.
So I thought Bob was on the show.
So it's supposed to, there's like 15 people, right?
Oh, okay.
So there's Devin, I think his name is,
Okay.
John.
Uh-huh.
Bob is normally on there. I thought Andrew was going to be there and Dave
Oh, okay.
Manbraid.
Yeah.
Okay. So what it really was so Devin used to like our show, but he don't like our show anymore.
Okay. Okay.
And he was giving me the reasons why he don't like our show.
Which are?
That it's the same show over and over again, and we used to do fun things like have crazy people on or something.
Okay.
I don't fucking know. Like
Uh-huh.
it's fine that you don't like our show anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
good
fine.
with that.
Yeah, me too.
I wouldn't listen to this if I wasn't on it. Like I'm on it and I don't listen to it.
Okay.
But so there was like a lot of that talk, and then me giving them pointers on how to be more like us.
Was Devin receptive to that?
So Devin, I actually enjoyed talking to him. Like he wasn't being a dick. He was just being honest,
Sure.
which is fine.
Yeah. I mean,
whatever.
Yeah, you don't like it. You don't like it. It's not that big of a deal.
What do you mean you don't like our show?
What can we do to make it better for you?
But anyway, Bob wasn't there, and Andrew apparently hasn't been on the show in months.
Oh, so it was just you and John and Dave?
And Devin.
Oh, and Devin. I haven't talked to Dave in a while.
So the funny thing about it is John complains, like he just spends all this time complaining that Dave fucks up the flow of the show.
Uh-huh.
But every time that I was in the middle of a sentence, John would start laughing at a comment that somebody made in their Discord or like just nonstop derailing the fucking show. And then he would turn it on Dave, and Dave was just quiet the whole fucking time. It's like, what the fuck is going on over there? You fucking retards.
I can't. So was that a comment that you just read for our show?
New Generation says.
Huh. So what's the format of the show? They just bullshit about whatever?
Yeah. You know how like our show, we both bring topics?
Yeah.
Their show, nobody brings topics.
Oh.
And then we're just five crazy guys. Let's see what happens.
Let's just see what happens. Oh no. Huh. Sounds fun.
All right. Next thing.
Would you recommend I listen to it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, like I should say yes, because we want to support them. Like
Sure.
we want to support them without ever having to listen to them again or be invited back on. So how do we do that?
It's material support. It's moral support.
And I don't want to tarnish our good name by suggesting other people listen to them.
That's what you're worried about? Our good name by suggesting another show? Huh. Fair enough.
Do you think that there could be a suggestion? Maybe I'm overthinking this. Do you think that if I was to get on there and say, "Hey, everybody, go over and check out," what was the show I was just on?
Rubberneckers.
Go check out Rubberneckers. It's got 5 wild and crazy guys who get together and shoot the shit. It's a hootin' good time. And then people go over there and listen to it, and it's like, what do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk about whatever. it's like, oh, this fucking sucks. Do you think anybody would think it sucks so bad that they wouldn't listen to us anymore? Like, I think you guys are less funny because of your recommendation.
Your show sucks worse now. Yes. So I think if you do that enough times, people will just stop believing anything you say. Right. I mean,
Right.
like, so.
And at some point, we're going to recommend something, and we want it to mean something.
Right. Yeah. We're serious about this one. How about when we're serious, we'll tell you. But if we don't tell you, then just take that as us not being serious.
Yeah. You're onto something.
Uh-huh.
Because I think we could figure out a secret code to do ad reads and make some money.
Uh-huh.
Like, cause it sucks because we're doing good enough that we could start making some cash advertising, but neither one of us want to do it.
Right.
But if we had a secret code for our audience, like, if it's, no, you can't do opposite, but like, if we're trying to oversell it, that means we don't really like it. Like, this mattress is really, really, really comfortable.
This is the best mattress I've ever slept on in my life.
No, because then if it really is the best mattress, then nobody's going to believe it, and then we won't get our money from the promo code.
Do you think that we have the power to sell a $2,000 mattress?
I don't know if we gave everybody, like, if they could pool their money.
If all of you pool your money, you can buy one mattress and just share it.
Just think about that. If every one of our patrons put in $3, they wouldn't have enough to get a mattress.
God, that's a lot of people to share a mattress with. Maybe we should start a place where it's like just a room and you can rent and there's a bed in it that you can sleep on. And then we can buy the mattress and make our money back that way. Wait, then we wait a minute. I don't think I thought this through.
No, I don't think you did. Right. Oh, what do we got? You put this thing on about soccer.
Soccer. Because I care about soccer. I care about equal rights for women.
No, so I assume you had like the headline doesn't strike me as something that we would normally talk about, but I'm sure there's something to it. U.S. women's soccer secures equal pay, $24 million after 6-year legal battle.
Do you know anything about this story at all?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Well, I do.
So-
I do know that the U.S. women's soccer team has secured equal pay 6 years after they started their legal battle.
So the U.S. women's soccer team was suing to make as much money as the men's soccer team. They want equal pay to the men's soccer team. So they decided to sue, and I guess they won. And it doesn't make sense to me, because if you run a soccer league, if you run a men's soccer league, you already probably don't make that much money because soccer sucks. And then you run a women's soccer league and you make even less money than the men's, because nobody watches women's soccer. Who the fuck watches women's soccer in America? Why would the women make just as much as the men when they don't bring in as much money? That makes zero sense to me.
Okay, so I don't know. I didn't even know there was a U.S. soccer. Is this for like the Olympics?
No, this is U.S. soccer. There's a U.S. soccer league.
We don't play soccer here, like other than high school and gym.
And you brought up high school. That's interesting. So a while back, the U.S. women's soccer team, like the professional soccer team, played an exhibition game against a high school men's or a high school boys team, and they got beat by the high school boys.
No, okay, so that's probably a different conversation, but I'm stuck on this. So you said the U.S. men's or U.S. women's team.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
So that's one team. Like, so do they just always win unless they're playing high school?
U.S. women's soccer. It wasn't a team. It's the whole like U.S. women's soccer league, you know?
Right. So this article says the U.S. women's soccer team and U.S. Soccer Federation reached a historic agreement Tuesday to end their equal pay lawsuit. It's one team.
I don't think it is. So maybe I read it wrong. So there's one team that gets equal pay and the rest of the teams don't. How is that possible in a soccer league?
It's nothing about league. It's team. The U.S. soccer team. There's nothing about a U.S. soccer league anywhere in the article. League is not here at all. There is no league.
Are you sure about that? Hold on. The U.S. women's soccer team and U.S. Soccer Federation. What's the U.S. Soccer Federation?
I don't know. Who do they play? Do they only play other countries?
No, I mean, yes. I don't know. I don't know anything about soccer.
Why'd you put this on here?
But I didn't know you were going to get hung up on team and league and federation. So they sued for equal pay for the men's league or men's team, whatever you want to call it. Do you not understand what I'm saying?
I'm not understanding the situation. Okay, so the NBA
Yes.
and the WNBA,
Yes.
they're men and they're women.
Yes.
Okay. It's not
That's
like
the
just
W.
it's not just the US basketball team, because if we say the US basketball team, we're talking about the Olympics or a team that plays outside of this country.
Okay, let's say the Olympics. Well, let's go with that. They're making $24 million a year to play in the Olympics.
Now you're just fucking patronizing me.
Yes, because I don't know the answer. I don't know.
Soccer team. League. Okay, the U.S. soccer team league.
Oh,
okay,
my
list of
God.
soccer clubs. It's just fucking soccer clubs.
So
Like
it's a
Dad's club. There's. Have you ever heard of Major League Soccer? The
Oh, that's
MLS.
baseball. That's baseball. Major League Baseball, MLB, NBA, National Basketball Association. They each have their own NFL, National Football League. See, they each have their own thing.
Except for soccer.
They got the soccer clubs or whatever you said.
Major League Soccer is the national league for soccer teams.
That was such a confusing sentence. I'm so confused. For our generation, knowing that we're going to leave the game in an exponentially better place than that's nothing. I don't know. I don't know now. I don't know what you're saying to me, because if it's just one team, do they get $24 million for the whole team or for the whole league? Is there a league?
There is no fucking U.S. soccer league.
So there's just one team that travels
It's like-
around and just challenges high school kids?
No, I think they just play other countries.
Are you sure? Is that how
No.
soccer works? Is that how soccer works?
Well, okay, like a small country school.
Yeah.
Okay, there's schools, high schools that there's not enough people in the school to play football, to form a football team.
Right.
So they combine with other high schools
Okay.
to make one football team.
Okay.
That's what this is, because there's not enough people in America to play soccer.
They couldn't find 8 people or whatever to play soccer in the whole country.
The additional hours and stress and outside pressures and discriminations we face. I mean, sometimes you think, why the hell was I born female?
Oh, Jesus, fuck. Yep, sometimes I do think that. I guess if I could sue somebody for $24 million and all I had to say was, why am I born a man? And then they would feel sorry for me and give me $24 million. Yeah, I'd say that, I guess. It's so stupid. It's like they're just saying the things that they need to say. Like, let me just check all these stupid boxes.
Yeah, this is just one team. They get to equally split the $24 million.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's still crazy. Why should they get as much money as the men? The men are better.
They should just get a portion of the gate, just like you're a fucking band at a club.
You get a portion of the gate and a portion of the bar. That's all you get.
We'll even put in a 2-drink minimum.
Perfect.
You've never spent any time at a bar that has a 2-drink minimum or a 3-drink minimum, have you?
Never been to a bar with a minimum, no.
It's so fucking sleazy. Like, you just walk in and they open them right there and just hand them to you. Like, you got to drink all these now. And they're fucking warm. It's like $8 a piece.
Why don't they just charge a cover? It doesn't even make any sense.
They do. There was a cover as well.
A cover and a minimum.
This was that. I'm talking about that little strip club that used to be down by your neck of the woods.
Really?
Yeah, I used to go
Wow.
there a lot. Girls
How-
had like cigarette burns on their asses.
It closed down a long time ago, but I think it closed down before I was even 18. But it was a shithole.
Oh fuck! Yeah, it was a party place. That was get a hand job at the bar for $1.
God,
True story.
are you serious? Just
right
in
there,
front,
just
in front of
just
everybody?
yeah, sitting at the bar for $1. The completion, right in your pants.
Completion. And like, was one hand was a hook at the end? That's how bad these chicks were. She had a hook for a hand.
It was $5 for her not to use the hook hand.
Awesome. It's worth it. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to be a scumbag to go to that place.
Yep.
I wonder if places like that really even exist that much anymore. And why? Why don't they exist anymore? If you know, what happened to where like all these places for scumbags used to exist and then all the scumbag places just closed up? Why?
Oh, I don't think the scumbag place is closed up. I mean, there was a bar downtown, a couple towns over from you, that had a like a pirate ship as its logo.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so that was a big scumbag place, and I used to love to frequent there too because like you were always what?
I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking around here. I thought that was a gay bar.
No, that's a different place.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about the place that became a strip club.
Yeah, neither am I. I wonder if we're talking about the same place. But maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe it wasn't a gay bar and I just thought it was.
I don't want to get hung up on shit that nobody knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the name could lead someone to believe that
Okay.
it was a gay bar.
So yeah, that is right. Yes.
Okay.
Same place.
It was not. It was a very, very rough bar,
Okay.
and it was a fucking blast. Those are always the best bars to frequent.
Really?
Yeah, like Roadhouse. Like, that's a fucking awesome bar. Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. But isn't that where like the disgusting girls hang out though? I mean, like,
Yes. Those are the best kinds to party with, man.
I guess.
The double deuce. You don't even know. You have never seen Roadhouse, have you?
Nobody puts baby in a corner. Is it that one?
Yes. Unless that baby is under the age of 4 months old. All right. I think we got time for one more story.
All right.
Did you click the one that says Texas plumber?
Texas plumber. Okay.
Okay, so this guy, I'm going to read the headline.
Okay.
Subscribe.
Oh, come on.
It wasn't there before.
God.
Anyway.
Uh,
Okay, so I could tell you the gist of the story.
Okay.
So this guy traded in so he owned his own business. He was a plumber.
Okay.
And he traded in his truck for a new truck.
Yep.
And just as they were signing the deal, he told his son to go out and scrape the business name off the side. It was like whatever, something plumber,
John's Plumbing.
John's Plumbing, whatever, with the
Yep.
phone number.
Yep.
And the city and state. So the son went out to do it, and the salesman said, "No, don't do that. We'll take care of it. I don't want you scratching the paint." So he said, "Okay."
Okay.
Like whatever. 8 months later, this guy started getting calls, and somehow the truck had made its way from that dealership in the United States to the front lines of Syria with a machine gun mounted on the back. But they never
Awesome.
took off the plumbing name. So
So if people from Syria were calling for a plumber?
no, it was all over the news here because he was being accused of supporting the Syrian army because like advertising on his gunship.
Can you think of better advertising for a plumber though? I mean,
So I think it would be pretty cool if there was one of them, like the people that live in sand or whatever, that mount the machine guns on the back of their trucks. If it was Who's Right plastered all over it, that would be fucking awesome.
Let's buy a truck, plaster Who's Right all over it, and sell it to Syria. See what happens.
We'll just donate it to them.
Oh, for like a tax write-off or something. We get a tax write-off for donating this truck to Syria. So what ended up happening? How did he clear his good name?
Oh, he's suing the dealership.
Oh, do you think is he gonna win? How if you're a dealership, how does that happen? It's not your fault, right? Don't they just take a bunch of cars to auction, and wherever those cars end up, that's where they end up? Or do you think that this dealership said, put it on a boat for Syria?
It's all backdoor ran by Big Syria. But okay, somebody is to blame, right? Like this guy's getting death threats and hundreds and hundreds of phone calls a day.
Right.
Okay, so if he was told don't take it off, I'll take it off.
Yeah.
Who else could it fall on? Like if you start at the other end, Muhammad or whoever the fuck mounted the gun in the back, you can't blame him.
Why?
Because that's how he bought the truck. Like if I want to advertise for a plumbing company when I'm shooting the good guys, I will.
I'm shooting the good guys. I bet his name was Mohammed, or at least like one of the guys was named Mohammed.
Okay, hold on. Going back to what you said, it's not practical for us to buy a truck and donate it to Syria.
Why?
But we could print some Who's Right fanny packs for suicide bombers.
Yep. What can we print for Ukraine? What can we send Ukraine to help them? Because Syria's old news. Do they got cars in the Ukraine? Can we send them a car with a gun attached to it? How about Who's Right bullets? So when somebody gets shot.
What about a car
Uh-huh.
that has big loudspeakers on the hood, on the roof, and it loops rubberneckers over and over again?
This is like audio warfare or whatever.
Isn't that like Geneva Convention violation or something?
Yeah, we can violate.
We'd
Geneva.
we would rather be waterboarded.
My mom got waterboarded, and all I got was this shirt. I think we can make shirts for Syria or for Ukraine or whatever, right? Huh. Did I ever talk to you about, or did I ever? Yeah, never mind.
All right, bye.
Oh, all right, bye.